Hi, Juno. Junosphere. Cool. Juno's here. Junosphere's here. I am going to be running my 9 candles again. It's going to start on Sunday. I'm going to put out an announcement about it. And that's really why I came on today. And I had a couple people ask me a couple questions, and I'm going to look at those. And it may be a long broadcast or maybe a very short one. Hi, Miriam. And Tammy, I got your question. I'm going to answer it. Hi, Cinnamon. If you do come up with a question during the show, if you'd please put it in caps so that I can recognize it. The first thing I'm going to do is, let's see. Oh, I'm going to do real quick on this one because I'm going to talk more about it on Sunday's show with Scott. But Diva thinks that the shooter near Kavanaugh's house looked very convenient and could have been a setup to make us all have sympathy for him. So was the shooter near Kavanaugh's? Oh, wait. Do I have permission to douse? Yes. Am I aligned with my higher self? And I need to shift cameras so you can see what the hell I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Okay, and am I fully protected? Okay, now what we're going to ask is Diva's question is basically she thought that the guy being caught with a gun near Kavanaugh seemed awfully convenient, shall we say, with the current climate about guns and things. So was the gunman found near Kavanaugh's house, was he just an individual acting on his own? No. I'm going to go into that more with Scott on Sunday because it's a political question. And then I found this incredible thing, guys. Where to go? I thought I wrote it out. Anyway, I didn't. I found this stash of dowsing charts. I found it's on a website called subtil.net. It's it's out of Paris. It's an international thing. People have put on things from all over the place. So this is one for timing, which is, of course, the thing Tarot does not do well. This is one that I thought was kind of funny. It's which of the earth elementals do I align with? Elves, brownies, moss people, guardians of the trees, guardians of the forest, lady of the forest, lord of the forest. And then it says, well, if I meet them, are they friendly, neutral, grumpy, or bugger off? I take it that was a British person who probably put that one together. This is the one I want to use now. And the question that's come to me is, when will Bill get his inheritance? And I'm going to put a banner up on this one. This is about Bill's inheritance. And so I'm going to say, and you guys don't know the whole story on this. I kind of do. He's been waiting since 2008, and it involves millions of dollars, and it involves a bunch of attorneys in New York and stuff. So anyway, I'm doing in the yes-no paradigm. Will Bill get his inheritance this year? And it went over yes. Okay. So now we're in July, guys. So what month will Bill hear something positive about his estate? October. Okay. I'm going to try for a date. Can I have a date in October? There's a ring of numbers here that's a date. October 28th. There's times too. So now we've got October 28th. What time of the day will Bill find out about the estate? Trust me, I will hear about this one because he's a close friend of mine and he's been waiting for a while on this. About 10 p.m. And that may happen because of the lawyers that he's working with in New York. So, Bill, we got a date now, October 28th, and it said it was this year. So we're going to see if that one works. Okay. Now, this one, I'm going to go to questions I got, and then I'm going to go through the rest of some of these. I mean, I pulled off about 50 different pendulum maps on the site. So we're going to go to 70 past lives. We're going to see if what she's receiving about her 70 past lives is real. And okay, I think I'm going to do is I'm going to throw it in the garden and see what energy the garden says about all these past lives that you've been looking at and how realistic is it. Okay, your spirit's in the right place with this. So I think maybe closer to the mark than you know. I have to find the sheet. If you guys saw this desk, you'd wonder how I got anything done. Matter of fact, I've lost my drive that I record my programs on, and I'm in the middle of recording these 9 candles. It's kind of a mess. Anyway, so the heart is where we enter the garden. Anything that ever falls in the heart, it gets precedence over everything else. And spirit makes the heart come alive. And this is your body. And that's a good place for this to be, because the body's between fire, which is looking at past lives or looking at things earlier in this life, and restate. And restate is that part of the garden where you go and you kind of dig things up and you sort of weed it out, and it helps you clarify the answer you're looking for. Your mind is emerging somehow in this. You're going to have some more enlightenment about how accurate the situation is, but your clarity landed straight upright. I mean, it's a fat little crystal, but it landed straight upright in all the middle parts. So be sure your thoughts are clear. Use the ideas you carry from your past lives forward to the solution. You have many paths ahead of you. One of them will appear more clear, and you have the clarity you need. But I think, I'll tell you what I think that stone's saying to us. The way I learned about past lives was you had a whole, I mean, people have had hundreds of them, but you really have 3 or 4 or a theme that's run through them that's important to this life. So I quite honestly only know about 3 of my past lives, and they were not on the earth as the earth is formed now. They were Atlantis and Lemuria. But I've had sensings about places I've been. I went, oh, I was here before. I don't know what to make of looking for 70 past lives. But for your values and what it's doing to your values, it says mental actions are the path to your abundance. So I think what you're doing, I think they're very real. I think the way the stones are telling me is that your spirit's leading in the right direction, but that you need to clarify more what parts of yourself you're learning from having so many different past lives right now. But I think it's valid and it's true. I can't tell you any more than that because, you wrote a quick note to me about it, and I'll, if we could talk about it sometime. It's past lives are not an easy thing. Okay. Next question is, this lady wants to know how her garden's going to grow this year. This is T. Jones. So we're going to do this with this, and then we're going to use the elementals chart to figure out which of the elementals in your garden are helping it. Okay. So if there are any. Okay. Is T. Jones' garden going to succeed this year? It says yes. It looks good. Okay. Does she have any elementals in that garden helping her? No. So there's no reason to do the elementals chart because they're not there. And that was this question. So that's all the questions I've had up till now from what I got. And I'm going to go look through the hi, Sharon Sipe. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's like when I read with, I just got a comment from her that her pendulum's been telling her all these things. You can really wear yourself out, and you can try to pull through so much energy that you don't have any framework left for yourself. So, get rid of that comments. Okay. Hide. How do I hide that? Oh, I'm going to learn how to do all this stuff, honest. Let me see if I got any more comments. Okay, I see one in caps. Okay, Dana, I'm going to star you. I think I read on that last time. Maybe I had 2 people who had sons that were going to be doctors. Okay. Oh, Carol, just email me at Nancy at crystaldirections.nancyjean@gmail.com, my email that's attached to my site, and I will send you one of Danny's dowsing charts. They don't cost anything. Danny made it for me as kind of a gift one day, and then we decided to handle. Let's see. I'm just trying to see if I have any other questions. Okay. We got the question about the sun. Okay. I'm going to do that with cards. Last time, Dana, if you can let me know, did you tell me he was waiting on an internship, or he's got his internship? It will start. I know all of them start July 1st. That's why you never get sick and go to the hospital on the 1st of July, because everybody's all moved around if it's a teaching hospital. Just a word of warning. I grew up in a medical household. I heard all the stories. Okay, let's see. Is Liad's internship going to go well? How's it going to go? I'm going to ask if it's going to go well. We'll see. Nope. I'm going to pick those cards up anyway. I got a new deck, and it's very slick. Well, it's where he's supposed to be, and he's going to end up where he's supposed to be. Did he end up taking, I think I read this before, and he took an internship that wasn't the first one he wanted. And he's kind of disappointed in that, but he's really got the ability to do this, and the outcome's great. He's going to struggle in the middle there a little bit, but that's what internships are about, is struggling and learning about how to be part of that profession. Okay. 50 of your lives were with your current husband. You must really like him. Okay. Oh, there's no post open yet. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna get, let's see if he's gonna get to a post, because this year. Okay. I get him to post this year. It says yes and no. I don't understand. I'm really not understanding this. I'm going to do it as a yes or no question, because I could convert some of those cards, but it doesn't say no, and it doesn't say yes. It says which also could be that it's just not decided yet. Wait a minute. I know I'm going to do it. Okay, it's the one that's see. Okay. Okay, this is a percentage chart that's on this. And it's not like this. Well, it's colorful like this, but my printer's kind of screwed up right at the moment, and I'm trying to make it, I'm cleaning printer heads, so that's what all this is about. But this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100%. And then goes up to 150%, which is stupid because there is no such thing as 150%. But what we're going to do is we're going to ask, what is the percentage of a chance that her son will be in an internship by the time it was July 1? It's between 90 to 100%. Okay. So, I have my chart. Best day from, oh, okay. Let's see. Cataract surgery. This one's a real simple one. This one, okay, Erin missed. This is for the lady who wants to know about her cataract surgery. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get a month and day for the best day for your cataract surgery. I'm going to start with the month. August. And the day. It's swinging over the 7. You can't see it because of my arm. I'm sorry. This isn't as good as when I use my other camera. This is the setup where I have to use my cell phone as a camera. But it was, well, I'm going to check because it kind of swung July and August. But yeah, it's swinging. I tell you where it's hitting. It's hitting right between July and August. So it's either July 7th or August 7th is the best day. And let me know if this works because, guys, I'm not used to using a pendulum. So, okay, and I've got one more up here. I hope you're well and sure things. Should she take a starter Reiki course? And I'm going to use the chart I'm more used to working with. Okay. Beginning Reiki course. Erin missed. Yeah, but the way it swung around, it started to go no, so there's going to be some hesitation about doing it. Let's see. Is she going to start it when she thinks she's going to start? Yeah, you are. I think there's either been some hesitation about starting it, but it sounds like a good idea. I mean, it says yes. I mean, it went yes, yes. Doesn't get much more yes. Okay, show. Okay. Go to Subtil, subtil.net, Tammy, and you can copy down charts for there are literally 100 charts on this thing for every subject under the sun. I didn't bring in the past life charts, but the only one that I know of right now is the one that Alma's handling, and I finally did a workup sheet for her for how people should use it, and I make no money off this thing. This is her deal, but she's helped me so much. So I'd go to Subtil, and it's SUBTIL and .net, and go see what they got. Okay, and this one is okay. It's 2 questions. I'll take the first one first. Is Andrea going to stay in California? No. So if you're not going to live in California, you're going to live in another state. Now, I don't know which state it's going to be in. I don't have a map and I don't have a wheel with all the states on it. I have a direction with psychic work, but I would like to know the future. Okay. That's what I can help you with, Andre. I think you're going to be moving from California. I don't know if that's what you want to do, but okay. Shockwave. Will your legal case be settled soon? Let me see. This is so weird because I'm practicing on you guys. I have not used these. I found them over the weekend. And, okay. For timing, we're going to use this longer one. Okay. First, we're going to do yes, no, maybe, which is here in the middle. That's yes, that's no, and that's maybe. I know it's kind of hard to read, but will Shockwave's legal case be settled soon? It's going, I think, more over no than anything else, but it's also swinging pretty heavy over maybe. Okay. We'll go for a month. What month will Shockwave's lawsuit be settled? That's not good news if you want it settled now. It's going to April, and opposite is like October, November. We'll try and see. I'm going to do a yes, no. I'm going to get the stone out of the way so it didn't hurt my arm. Once again, not to be crabby about it, but what month will it be? And can you swing more heavily over that one? Okay, now it's better. It's swinging clearly over November. I asked the question better. That's what I'm learning how to do by doing this, is learning how to ask the questions. Celtic Seer, you didn't put it in capitals, but I will answer it anyway. It's should she take the final medium course now? Should Celtic Seer take her final medium course now? And it's a yes. It's not a terribly committed yes. I don't think you're terribly committed to it. Somebody's riding around at a school bus that's 100 degrees. You have my complete sympathies. I don't do that kind of stuff. I don't handle heat well. My kids are going to go to the beach sometime in July, and they were talking to me about, did I want to come? Well, they forget that I'm allergic to the sun because I never go out in it. And I said, yeah, you want to bring me back with a complete body strawberry rash? I don't think so. Okay. Anybody else? Thank you. Thank you, Aaron Mist. I want to thank everybody who's been supporting my channel. I want to remind you that starting on Sunday night, the 12th, for 9 days, we'll be doing the 9 candles. And I've taped all but 2 of them so far. And we've had a lovely time. Everybody brings a completely different perspective. It's a great deal of fun. What we're looking for in this round of 9 candles is for you to come in with something you're very grateful for and something you want to let go, because we've just gone through some powerful eclipses that are there to help us let go. And so this is the time you're going to dump baggage, because 8/8 Lionsgate last year, what I got was that we were moving much more quickly, and the less baggage you carry with you, the much better your life will be, and your ability to move on will be. So, also, I'm having a bit of a contest on my end. I've lost my portable drive, and my son says it's not up in his room where he would keep it after. I mean, he takes it and puts it on his computer because he has much better equipment for sending out my shows than I do, unless they're lives, and I do that. So if anyone can intuit, you want to practice your intuition skills, tell me where you see the portable drive. And it's bright pink. It's bright pink. That's why it's really hard to lose. And I have maybe 2 little spots left in my office that it might have gotten to, and I can't imagine how. So let's see what we got going. Oh, if you want to know who's going to be on the 9 candles, as it stands right now, since I have most of them taped, it is. We kick off with Dorothy Morgan on the 12th, and she's going to talk about solstice and astrology. Then I have Dr. Gail, Scott, Jeffrey, Danny. I taped Ursula today. Over the weekend, I'm taping Kim Carey from Intuitive View, Diane from Diane's Aquarius, and Andrea from Lilac Lantern. And then I'm going to wrap up the solstice day. It's not going to be a 9-candle thing, but I'm going to be with Sheila. And if it works out the way we think it's going to be, I'm literally going to be in the same space as Sheila, Celtic Tarot. So she's going to come visit. She's going to come see me. Let's see. Just checking to make sure no one threw more questions in, because at this point it's Friday afternoon, kids, and I'm going to retire for the. Oh, one last thing, and I have a banner about it and everything. Oracle Gardens are now on sale, and I'm working with YouTube to create a membership. So if you join my channel, and it's going to be like a cup of coffee level, then you can come and we'll have 3 meetings a month or more, depending on how it works. But it gives me a control size group, and I find that people tend to pay more attention to something they really pay for. It's just, and actually I had fought for a long time I can't ever find my own stuff. Great idea. This is a great question. Can you use a pen? No, I can't do any of this stuff for myself. If I get sick, I have to go to someone else. If my kids, I can't read my kids. And when my sons were married, I couldn't read their wives. And I can't read my grandchildren still. So I can't, people say little things at my doorstep. I can't read for my family. And I know a lot of readers can, and we've had long talks about it, but I think the message I've gotten is that I'm too close and I wouldn't be able to separate myself enough to make it really useful. So no, I can't. And trust me, it's making me crazy, because we have to get those. If we don't find it, I have to go buy a new one. And we don't live in that big a place, guys. But I tell you what did happen. I got out Andrea's deck to use it. And now can't use dowsing rods. Nothing. My spidey sense people don't work for me. My daughter's really good at finding things, but she's not so good at finding things for me. I put a deck of, I had pulled out Andrea's cards, and I was going to use them on a Sunday show with that I do with Scott Allen on Sunday morning. And I couldn't find them. And Patrick came in here with me, and he looked around. He said, I don't know where they are. So then I haven't decided, Dorothy. I got to get it up first. And that's what I'm talking about, my lost drive. But I looked all over. We looked all around. And then later that night, I came walking across where my office is to go into where my bedroom is. And they were sitting in the middle of the floor. I mean, they would have bit us when we walked through the room. And I brought him in. I said, did you see that? And he said, no. He said, where'd they come from? So I'm not so sure. Sometimes things don't play games with us in here. But I do the violet flame, and I try to keep them away. But, there are mischievous little spirits. Oh, that's what we can do. We can ask if there's a mischievous little spirit in my house with this elementals guides, because the elementals I always think are more mischievous than anybody else. Let's see if I can find the pendulum. Ah, there it is. Okay. If there's a spirit in this house, what kind of a guard spirit is it? It says it's friendly. Okay. How would I characterize it if I thought about the elemental spirits that I know of? Guardian. It's a guardian tree. It says guardian of the tree. I don't have a tree in here, but it does. Anyway. So that's kind of what's going on. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. If you want to come see me on Sunday mornings, I'll be on with Scott Allen. Jeez. I tell you what, Dorothy, I think I'm going to do the thing at 6 on Sunday. That's when I'll have the premiere on for the candles. And I'll send you a thing. The first one's going to be a premiere. And they're all going to, every day is going to be a premiere. I'm not sure of the times because I have to look at my other schedules. But anyway, thank you all for being here. I hope this was enjoyable. If you want a Danny chart, a guardian chart, yeah, I'll ask Archangel Chamuel and see if he can help. Oh, thank you. I bought this to go to the Japanese garden with an out-of-town guest who was actually one of my subscribers. And it ended up being, she was lovely, and it was lovely to get out. And I found this wonderful outfit because this is just the top. It's a swallowtail top, but the pants are also the same print. And I love it. I love it to death. Oh, my address is wrong on here. It's Crystal Directions. I told you guys, I've been pressing it way too hard. I need a little time off. I need to find the drive. And if I don't, I get to go to Best Buy tonight. Anyway, thank you all for being here, and thank you all for your support. And I really appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe, get other people interested in the 9 candles. And I will talk to all of you later. Goodbye.